What's good, everyone? From RastaReverend. We just came off of the final esports card for PS4. Fought for the belt. I did what I did. Before I get to breaking down my fight, I actually want to showcase a specific fight that went down a few fights beforehand. And it was an absolute masterclass from one of the OGs of the game, GOAT1099, the first ever UFC 3 ESFL champion, one of the most technical strikers on the game. And his performance, not only was his performance so clean, it was the significance of it, really. Israel Adesanya, with the way the meta was prior to this patch, it was very hard to use him. He was actually 0-9 on esports competition. So, in GOAT, he had taken two close losses. He lost a split decision to Swiss, and he had a split decision to Papadoc, who was the PS4 ESFL esports champion, before losing the title to Ash, who I ended up fighting for the title yesterday. So, his back was against the wall. This was the final event. And for him to choose Adesanya against Whitaker, who's bar none one of the best guys in the division, was crazy. Everybody was like, man, he doesn't care or something. But GOAT, being the smart man that he is, he utilized a perfect game plan. Adesanya has his level 4 jabs, level 4 crosses, good lead hooks, good other punches as well. But those long-rangey punches, those 4-star punches, and anything else that's at a solid level, it does a really good work for Adesanya. Another weapon that he used really well was the calf kick that was recently added. The animation, I could beg to differ on that. But in terms of its utilization, when you use them correctly, they can do a good amount of a hit stun, good amount of damage to intercept your opponent. You can just get them thinking. Another weapon that he used really well was the body side kick. Not the lead body side kick, but actually the body side kick from the rear leg. And it was a specific way that he was timing it to create distance. Overall, GOAT's one of the best players on this game. I beat him for the ESFL belt, and it wasn't easy. He'll give you a tough out any single time, and it only takes 1 or 2 mistakes with GOAT1099 for it to all go downhill. He's taking out some of the best players, and again, I'd really appreciate if you guys would go over to his channel, subscribe. He streams ranked content. He drops a few videos, a few little highlight KOs that he gets. Yeah, show the homie some love. Go over, tune into his streams. Drop likes on his videos. Do everything you can to support the boy, and he's making his way up there, and it was an awesome performance, and you guys are going to love this too. If for some reason you missed the PS4 esports event, I was slacking. So RastaReverend's the one streaming right now. He chooses Robert Whitaker, obviously one of the best picks in the division. You can't go wrong with him. He has subs from good places as well. His boxing is extremely stellar, and this is the first time we see Israel Adesanya post-patch in a high-level esports competition. So GOAT had some questions that he was going to answer, and he passed that with flying colors. Now, they apparently don't have any history with each other. There's no ranked history with one of them. It's 0-0 between them. I don't know if they played each other before, but we're going to get into the fight. Freaking Eve Levine's bald head. I'd always wish that they could just do away with these intros, and could they just do it earlier, Just do it the way they did in UFC 3. I'm ranting. Alright. Little respect bow. First things first. Watch. He's going to jab, and he pauses right before he throws that lead body side kick, so he doesn't go forward, so he doesn't risk it missing or putting him at a high level of vulnerability. And you see how he's playing the outside edge game? There, he tries to start the body kick. He gets knocked down by the body teep. He stays relaxed. He's holding high guard. He sees that RastaReverend is lunging forward, and he lunges away. Rasta makes his own read on the first body kick that GOAT did, and he lunges away. This time now, GOAT switches off to the rear leg body kick. Jab haymaker from RastaReverend. GOAT successfully blocks it. Look at his stamina management. He's not going to engage when his short-term stamina is too low. Nice little body teep intercepts RastaReverend and knocks him down onto the mat. Another body teep to keep him honest. He's trying to get the respect for the distance that he wants with Adesanya. Now he uses the body rear side kick, sits him down to the mat again. And by using these weapons the way that GOAT's using it, he's demanding respect from RastaReverend. And RastaReverend, he keeps lunging forward. He goes for a body kick in extremely close punching range, and he gets sat down by a planted combination from GOAT1099. So beautiful distance management. He's making Rasta feel like he has to rush in. Very similar to how the actual fight went. Robert's rushing into the pocket, trying to lunge. There, GOAT tries to pull the strike. Unfortunately, it tracks him a little bit. Uses a duck and then lunges out of the way. And when he gets to that black line, he's circling. He doesn't want to get too far behind, and his feints are now forcing RastaReverend to begin sidestepping, which is exactly what GOAT wants. And he's staying relaxed. Notice, look at the footwork here. Stays in, and then he minor backsteps out of range, and he's forcing Rasta to whiff. Rasta's going forward. He's going forward. GOAT makes a read here on RastaReverend's forward slipping motion, which is telling GOAT, I'm going to start leading with hooks, or I'm going to start leading with elbows, depending on where my opponent goes. Sneaks in the body kick as Rasta's whiffing the strike. Blocks the oncoming straight after the lead high kick. Intercepts him with the lead knee. Now the good little cross intercepts. And look at that. He delays the timing after the cross because those two are in a combination. Beautiful work from GOAT here. Rasta holding his own really well, but GOAT's defense is impeccable. And look, and he knows that he's picking the quality shots again as he intercepts RastaReverend. Nice little calf kick there as the Rasta tries to lunge in. Here's some egregious freaking tracking from a haymaker that GOAT clearly pulled but somehow still landed. But he stays relaxed. He's allowing his short-term head health to recover. Watch this. GOAT minor backsteps out of the way, dodges the body teep, and smacks him with a rear hook down to the canvas. So now it's a huge knockdown for GOAT1099 already in round 1. And Rasta, if I'm Rasta, you got to take some time to chill out. Chill out. And right there, he tries to go for a forward slip hook, and he gets nailed by intercepting elbow, but he manages to avoid the finishing shot in the ground and pound by just getting out of the way. GOAT here, RastaReverend should have just chilled out a little bit. GOAT knows that he's taking the lead in this round, and a crucial moment happens here, making Rasta want to come forward. He reads that Rasta goes for the slip, intercepts him with the hook now. And that was just surgical precision from GOAT1099. Staying relaxed in the line of fire. GOAT doing everything right, everything perfect, stopping his opponent in his tracks, using every single weapon, almost every single weapon that Adesanya has to a T, managing his health while managing his defense. It was such a quality performance. And if you want to see technical fighting go on consistently on ranked championships, GOAT1099 is the guy to watch. Huge shout out to you, brother. Congratulations on the win. That was one of the best wins I've seen on esports in terms of quality and technical development, brother. Much congrats to you. Y'all go subscribe to GOAT1099. That was epic. I'll be breaking down my own fight either today or tomorrow. RastaReverend, I'm out of here.